Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, hello, hello. It is Monday. It is Monday, 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 Monday. Here we are. So I had an amazing Sunday. So I actually started my Sunday sitting in the backyard with my coffee, not really sure what the day would bring. Um, so I did my sit in peace, and then I requested a most benevolent outcome for the day because I didn't really have, again, any idea what I'd be doing. And then I went in my house and I got an inspiration and I had such a productive day. Really setting your intention, really calling in your team to say, hey, I know that I've got like X, Y, or Z on my plate, but I don't really know where today my energy would be best served. Guys, I'm going to say, just put it out there. Just request a most benevolent outcome for the day. Holy cow. Like everything just kind of flowed in such a organic but seamless and easy way. Like everything, and I did some hard things yesterday. I did some really hard things yesterday, but everything flowed in grace and ease. Like it was just profound. So wow. Wow. I'm really setting the intention that all of you can feel that at some point so you know just how beneficial it is. Um, because we as humans get in our own way, we get in our own head, we overthink things. So one of the cards I actually pulled for us today that I wanted to talk about a little bit this morning was this awakening genius. Whew, because I feel like we're all awakening to this inner knowing, this inner wisdom, this more that we are. And it's starting to really show up for us. But how do we trust and act on it? How do we trust and act on this inner knowing that is inspiring us to go in a new direction, to do something very different? But I feel like that's where we're all headed in some way. Whether it's taking that leap of faith or whether that's just sitting down and really embracing who you are and what you want. Sometimes the best thing we can do is just sit down. Just sit down. So, the awakening genius within you. If you didn't look at the description that I wrote up yesterday, take a look at it. It's posted on my timeline. I think it's also posted in the Guidance 311 group. But yeah, you are awakening. You are awakening to your magnificence, your divinity within, your knowingness, who you are, who you came here to be. Like it's beautiful. But it will feel uncomfortable because we are being taken in very new directions. So let's see where the energies are going to take us today. Oh, okay. Yeah, the message already started. Yep, the message already started. So today, Monday, beginning of the week, I'm really feeling like these energies are really for the week. So I think I might actually title this weekly guidance, not daily, because I feel like what the message is going to carry on for the week. Good morning, Natalia. Good morning. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Big message today. Big message today. So, like I was saying, we're coming into this knowingness where we have to choose. Are we staying in the old? Are we going to stay in that old pattern? Are we going to stay in that old situation that doesn't serve us, where we don't feel impassioned, where we don't feel we're living our best life, where we don't feel fulfilled? Or are we going to really step into this knowingness of who we are and who we came here to be, the inspiration in the new energy of excitement and with that excitement, when you're taking a next step, is what I feel like this is. When you're taking a next step, It is going to feel uncomfortable because you've never been on that step before. But you have all the steps leading up to it that have given you experiences, wisdom, knowledge, that are going to help you kind of go in the new direction. So I feel like today or this week, it's about choosing to really go in the new direction. That what behind you is not, you're not leaving it behind. It's bolstering you. It's giving you what you need. It's supporting you as you move forward, is what this feels like with this Three of Wands. Yeah, because you are coming into this knowingness, this inspiration, this feeling like things are lining up for you. And you didn't even know that you needed them to line up, or you didn't even know how they would line up, but they are lining up. And so the Star card, I really feel like, is coming in to say things are feeling good. Things are moving in a positive direction, even though it might feel a little uncomfortable, even though you're not quite sure where you're headed, but you've got the support that you need to move in that direction. All right, because you are coming into this Nine of Cups. You are coming into really start to receive bounty, plenty, happiness, stability. So it feels like you're coming into this time of plenty, bounty, opportunities showing up. Opportunities showing up because you've made the decision and you're letting the universe know you're ready to move. You're ready to go. And so now the universe is going to be joining up the dots and bringing you the support that you need, the resource that you need, the opportunity that you need. Because you're feeling into what you know is your way, what you're feeling that connection to be, that inspiration, that passion that's coming up through you, through your solar plexus, helping you to feel and embrace your humanity for yourself, your will to do what it is that you need to do in this time. So it might be taking a step on that dream, taking a step in that new career, taking a step out of something that doesn't feel good anymore, that just doesn't work anymore. Yeah, because look at that. You're coming into your power. Queen of Swords. Let's see if I can get her to focus on you. Me, or the card, not me. Yeah, Queen of Swords. You are coming into this ability to really stand in your power and just cut away all the dead. All the dead. I feel like you've got maybe situations or relationships that are like hanging on, and it's like, no, you got to go. You're dead weight and you're pulling me down. You're not evolving, you're not changing, you're not going with me in the way that I need. So I've got to go because I'm being brought opportunities and I'm being brought support, and I'm being brought the illumination. And I have to go where the light is shining. I have to go in the direction that is drawing me, calling me from that inner knowingness. And I have to cut away anything that's holding me back. Because I am now coming into the justice for myself, giving myself justice and balance in my life in a way that maybe I never have before. I've never stood in my power truly before. I've never cut away the dead weight before because I didn't feel safe enough to do that. I didn't feel supported enough to do that. I didn't feel safe enough, stable enough to do that. And now in these energies, I realize I have everything within me that I need. And everything that I need from the outside is showing up. So this Justice card, for some of you, you really are coming into the balance of receiving back things that you may have lost. And for some reason, I'm seeing like, relationship breakup, marriage breakup, divorces, where one person really lost a lot. But in this new energy, the justice is going to be that you are coming into now receiving, not in the way that you thought, but in a way that will feel like justice is being carried out, because you're now receiving things back. You're now receiving the resources. You're now receiving the bounty, the abundance back. It's showing up in different ways, but it's showing up. So this week, you're gonna get offered something. You're gonna get offered something, and it's gonna be up to you to feel like you can go in that way. That you can feel passionate, powerful, supported, but really taking that passion and moving forward. And it's all about what's going on within you. So for many people around you, they may be like, what are you doing? What do you mean you're going to give your notice to this job you've had for 15 years? What do you mean you're going to, maybe leave a relationship you've been in for a long time? What do you mean you're going to do this or that? Like, but you've got the fire within, and you've got the knowingness within that says, I'm supported to go in this new direction. I feel like it's time for me to make this change because I'm receiving whatever it is you felt like you needed to make the change. But it is going to bring, the justice card is really standing out to me. Like, it's really going to bring that idea of you're receiving some carriage of justice. You're receiving some balance. Something's coming in to really say, you're making the right decision, or you're being given back something that you lost, because it's time. It's time for you to be powerful again. It's time for you to be able to make choices and decisions for yourself that other people may not support or understand, and it's not for them to understand or support. It's for you on your journey. That today, I know a 3 of Wands is not an action card, but I really feel like that's what this card is all about today. It's about you taking action and going in that new direction because you're supported, because you have everything around you that you need to move forward. And I know that may not be a traditional reading of that card. I read intuitively, but that's what it feels like today. It's time to get off that rock. It's time to go. It's time to swim out to that boat and go on your new adventure. I don't know if you can see the boat there. Come on, focus. There it is. See the boat? All right. All right. So we're going to see where else this message wants to take us. All right. So we got one fell out, and then we got another one. Way shower. Lead, don't follow. Boy, there it is. Pave a new way. Embrace new possibilities. Hello. There it is. You are the way shower for your own life this week. And people around you may be shaking their head going, what are you doing? But you have to lead. You have to lead. You have to pave a new way for yourself. Embrace the new possibilities for yourself. Yeah, reverence. Honor the sacred, living prayer, presence in nature. So when you're feeling maybe unsupported or trepidatious or unsure, that's when you want to remember prayer is asking. And so to get into reverence, to get into connection with your highest self, to honor how you're feeling, but to really get into connection with that part of you that is your magnificence, your divinity, that knowing that you know, but you don't know how you know, that connection with your higher self, your solar plexus, listening and honoring your power, your will, the humanity that you're bringing into this world through you, the spark of who you are. Good morning, Karen. Good morning, 77 Bruce. I was called to use that deck today. It is by Melanie Beckler with askangels.com. I really like it. I really like it. So yeah, so we've got, so like I was saying earlier, for those of you just joining me, you might want to watch the beginning of the video because we did talk about setting intentions and this energy of really getting into connection with your highest self, especially when you're not sure how you want to move forward, how you want to lean into change, lean into your dreams, lean into your passion. And I feel like that's what this message is about today. It's about really looking at where you're sparked and where you're feeling the change needs to be made. And then the way shower card came out to say, hey, this is the way to make the change. You are, leading the way for yourself, leading your own destiny. Let's get some advice to go with this. Rachel, I'm actually not pulling individual cards. This is my daily message. But tomorrow at 7 p.m. is Tarot Tuesday. So like my page so that you get notified when I do go live. And for those of you on YouTube, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you also know when I go live. And welcome, everyone. Welcome for those of you who are just joining me, for those of you who are new to me. And thank you for those of you who have been with me for a while. Big changes going on. So if you've not checked out my community, Living in Love, please do that. The link is in the description box. It is a place where we're going to evolve and grow and heal and be part of your tribe, this tribe that I'm creating. So look at that, power and intention. I started this talk out today. That's what came through this morning. I talked about how I yesterday didn't know what yesterday was going to bring. So I went outside and had my coffee in the backyard, and I sat in peace or presence for 3 minutes using the recipe that I was given that is actually at subkit.com/guidance311. That's available for each and every one of you. That is not part of any of the paid program. So if you've not looked at how to sit in peace, please take a look at that video. It's literally, I think, 9 minutes long because we do the 3 minutes in the 9 minutes. But yeah, the power and intention, the power and intention of really, when you set your intention, you're invoking your team of guides, angels, and ascended masters to come in and help you. Remember, we're here on planet Earth to have free will choice. They're not going to just swoop in. They're not just going to, come in and fix you because you have free will to be here to make your choices and decisions. But when you want their help, they're right there. So all you have to do is set your intention. So yesterday, literally the intention I set was, I request a most benevolent outcome. And I sat there and I'm like, what do I request? And I was like, the day. I request a most benevolent outcome for this day. I don't know what it's going to bring me. And you know what? It was one of the most productive days I have had in forever. Everything, even the hard stuff, flowed in grace and ease. I mean, it really, truly was the most benevolent outcome for my day that I could have had. Good morning, Abu. Good morning. So set your intention. Set your intention for what you want your team of guides and angels and ascended masters to come in and help you with. So I would say that. Request a most benevolent outcome for your promotion. And then the most benevolent outcome will happen. And sometimes it's not exactly what we want, but it's always better. If it's not what we want, it's better. Because sometimes we can't see the more. And they can, right? Your highest self has the recipe. I call it the secret sauce. And you're tapping into that. So set your intention. Get into being powerful, a co-creator in your reality. You're co-creating with your highest self. You're co-creating with your highest self. You're not saying, I'm just waiting for whatever to happen. Okay, well, will I get it or won't I get it? No, you're co-creating your reality. Say, I request a most benevolent outcome for getting a promotion. Don't say when, don't say how. Surrender that. But set the intention that that's what you want. Co-create your reality. Be specific. You can do a gratitude journal. You can request a most benevolent outcome. You can simply pray. You can sit in presence. Pick whatever you're most comfortable with or use them all. Because honestly, guys, I'm at the point where I'm using them all. I'm using them all. I'm setting those intentions. I'm not leaving anything up to chance. I am co-creating my reality because I know that my team of guides, angels, and ascended masters are here. They're here willing to help me. They're all around you each and every day. Even if you can't feel them, they're there. I promise you they're there. And I know for many of you, all you want to do is feel them. But because you've got this, I just want to feel you energy, like, oh my gosh, I can't, you're blocking it. That's what the sitting in peace does. It unblocks you because you're focused on your breath. You're not focused on your team of guides, angels, and ascended masters. You're not focused on the blockages. You're not focused on the fear. You're not focused on the despair. You're not focused on the powerlessness or the unworthiness. You're focused right here on your breath. Getting into presence is going to allow you to start feeling the knowingness, hearing the messages, seeing clairvoyantly in your mind's eye. So it's about stepping back. It's not about forcing anything. It's about allowing it. And that connection will happen and is happening all the time. They're always with you. All you have to do is ask, believe, and receive. And if you're really having a hard time struggling with that, that's where we have to sit down. We have to surrender. We have to surrender the how. We have to surrender the when. Time is not linear. Time is not linear. And so even if you get a time frame, even if you think there's a time frame, it can change. So you just have to be doing your best work each and every day, taking the steps that you can take each and every day and letting go of the rest. My team of guides, angels, and ascended masters has it. They have my back. You are never alone. All right, let's see who wants to come in today to support us. I was going to get an angel card, but I think I'm going to get a goddess card. Let's get a goddess. Good morning, Michelle. Good morning. If you want support in helping with your journey, wherever you are on it, please take a look at my community, Living in Love. Go to subkit.com/guidance311. The description box, or the link is in the description box. And on next Monday, oh my gosh, next Monday, August 22nd, we're going to get together, and it's open to everybody. So again, it's open to everybody. It's unpaid. It's free. But we are going to get together at 7 p.m. so that you can meet me if you've never met me, work with me if you've never worked with me. But I do want to show you what the meetups are going to be like every month, where we are going to get together. We're going to get into connection with spirit. We're going to work on transforming your traumas and dramas so that you can raise your vibrational frequency and manifest the life and co-create the life that you want. So all of that is going to happen next Monday at 7 p.m. So I'm hoping you will join me. So please mark your calendar. Go to subkit.com/guidance311. Go ahead and grab your seat. Right now, I think there's 8 available, but I will open that up if we fill those seats, because this really is going to be where as many people that would want to join can join, because the way that I'm going to structure this is everybody's going to receive. You just are. You're going to receive. We're going to have spirit in the house. We're going to work with your highest selves. This is going to be about you and you really working on co-creating and manifesting your reality the way that you want it. The way that you want it. All right, so who wants to come in and support us today? 2, fairness, Mott. The situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. Yeah, so for those of you that are really worried or concerned about a specific situation in your life, things will be handled in a fair and just manner. And if you're really struggling with that, invoke Mott. Invoke her as your goddess to come in and to help you, maybe to believe that everything will be handled in a fair and just manner, and to help you feel supported in whatever the situation is. Yeah, because Bast is coming in with independent. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. Yeah. So just know that for those of you who are feeling isolated or alone, that you are independent and you are strong and you are successful and you need to embrace your successes. So today, if you're feeling low, if you're feeling like, things aren't working in your life, you're not feeling like things are moving the way you want them to, I would say get into gratitude today and really look at where you have had success in your life, even if it's like those small things, right? Because small things build and build and build, and then you have a big thing. Like there's this meme on Facebook that I saw, and it was 2 ladders, and one ladder had these big steps, and the person was standing in front of that ladder, and they couldn't reach the first step to make the big steps. But the person standing next to the ladder that was all the little steps, like they were climbing right up that bad boy. They were moving on up. And so that's what you need to look at today. Where have I had success? And maybe it's been the small things. Maybe it's been little things, but where have I had those little successes? And keep listing them, and you'll see how far you've come. Sometimes when we're on this journey, we don't reflect. And so we're only looking at the vastness in front of us that just feels overwhelming. We're not looking at the miles and miles behind us that we've already traversed. So you are strong and you are successful. And call in Bast, invoke her to help you to feel that, to help you to recognize your independence as a strength and not as a curse. These goddesses are coming in to support us today, knowing that in these energies of coming into our awakening genius, it can be uncomfortable, and it can be, the fear can creep in if you're not careful. Yes, Cynthia, staying in the attitude of gratitude. And sometimes we really have to look at that. We have to look at what are we grateful for? Where do we have an attitude of gratitude? Where can we have an attitude of gratitude? Because that is where we're coming into our awakening genius. The truth of our highest self, of our divinity and magnificence shining through, bringing that to us, which is for us. And for many of us, it's not easy to be the way shower. Yeah, and I picked it right up. It is not easy to be the way shower. It's not easy to lead. It's not easy to pave a new way and embrace new possibilities. But that's what I feel like this week is going to bring about for each and every one of us in our own individual ways. So call in the goddesses that you need. Invoke your team of guides, angels, and ascended masters. Sit in presence. Maybe make that your practice, Maybe use that as your meditation practice for the week and see how that goes. But I hope you will join me next Monday at 7 p.m. in Living in Love and learning how to transform all those traumas and dramas and move up that emotional scale into manifesting and co-creating your reality, the one you're here to have. So that's what I have for you today. And I would say that this is big energy, and I wouldn't be surprised if it goes for the week. So be open to possibility this week as things flow in. Guys, I'm sending you so much love and so many blessings. Have a beautiful rest of your Monday. Set an intention for your Monday to flow or be productive or be beneficial, or whatever you want your intention to be, and put it in grace and ease. All right. Hello, Jessica. Love you too, honey. All right, guys. For those of you in my evidential medium class, class 3 is on Wednesday night. We are in the middle. I am excited. I'm looking forward to it. And I am sending you so much love and so many blessings. All right, guys. Have a beautiful rest of your day. I'll talk to you soon.